Here we go. Please don't squeak. Oh no. All right, real quick. I have a 3rd gen Tacoma. I upgraded the suspension about 8 months ago. I have the Icon RXT leaf pack, and I just switched it to stage 2, and this thing is squealing. So as you can see here, on the other side it's worse. The leaf packs are not centered in the shackle, so I'm gonna loosen it up, straighten it out, and I'm gonna see if that does it. But you can see on this side, you can see this one moved a little bit here, and they're not 100%. See how this guy right here, you can see it's just off just a little bit, so it's pushing this way, and the other side is worse. So when you like get on top of it, it's just like watch, I'll show you right now. I'm gonna lower the axle so I have to loosen this center pin on the leaf springs, and I have to, then I'm going to just with that rubber mallet try to straighten them out, because actually I don't know if you can see right here, these are going in right here, so they are shifted, and I think that's all I'm going to do. So I'm not going to clamp it, because I'm not going to take this completely off. I'm just going to do it by hand, just to loosen it enough to be able to move them around. Then I'll tighten it back down and torque it. So here we go. All right, one thing to note, I had already taken this off. You just got to take the bottom bolt out of your rear strut here. All right. Oh, I still have slack here. Look, I still have slack. Guess I can lower it more to get a little bit more room right here. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, that looks good. Just be careful. These still have some play. I'm good. I have more than enough room. I'm gonna go ahead and put my vice grip on that bad boy and loosen it. It was a 14. This is a 14 mil. I don't want to use an impact or just any type of drill to take this bolt off, this nut off, because if it just accidentally go too much, then it's gonna come off, and then these are gonna all expand. So I'm just gonna do it by hand. Okay, we're gonna start over here, up and down. Yeah, these guys over here. There it goes. That moved right there. This is a lot more. Oh yeah, that was a big difference. Okay. Stick my head in here. Okay, those have, okay, I like it. Let's see from this side better. You can see there. And then here, it's really tight on the bottom here, so I gotta shift that. But this side has the gap. See the gap right there? Boom. Okay, the cameraman's okay. So here, you see the gap right there? So, and then over here, what we got over here? This one has a big gap right there, and then this side has a very minimal gap. So that side is touching. And I'm just using a rubber mallet. I can feel them move. This guy is the one that's ooh, nice. Okay. Actually, none of them are touching now. I just want to feel, because last time what happened was I didn't line them up. As you go up and down right here, these, they were just shifted just enough to not be level, but right now they're pretty even. Actually right here, if you look at this one, this guy's sticking out right here, so I need, and this guy right here, so see how it's sticking out? I have to fix that. So it's not a big deal, you just have to, oh yeah, there it is, there it is. Okay, we're looking at here. Okay, looks good. Not touching, not touching. All right, I think we're good. All right, I think I have it all lined up from the top. Looks a lot better. Let's look for the light on the back. Hold on, let's see. All right, you can see the light right here. Boom, the white on that, and on this side, the same thing. This guy right here, got a gap right there, and the gap right there. And last time that was hidden. And for this side, you can see the gap, and then the gap. So that's it. I'm just gonna raise this back up, put the bump stop back on. All right, here we go. We're just gonna tighten this back 15 foot-pounds. There it goes. 15 foot-pounds. This is for the Icon leaf pack. Yours might be different, but that's the deal. All right, take these off, raise this back up, and put the U-bolt. All right, let's crank this up. All right, as you can see right there, the bottom of this U-bolt, this leaf pack, has to fit in the hole of the axle, and it's off just a smidge. So it's off just a little bit. There it goes. See, I just tugged on it, and it nice and flush now. All right, I'm going to raise it up a little bit more. All right, bump stop back in the spot here. Uno, dos. This guy has to go under, and we bolt it back on, and that's it. Everything looks good. All right, we're putting put the rear strut bolt back in. There it goes. Bam. I got these back in. All right, this side is complete. Now I'm gonna do the other side. All right, so if you're wondering, these are just the stock TRD rims that come with the TRD 4x4 off-road or the off-road trim. Plasti dipped them, gave about 5-6 coats, spent about $40 in plasti dip, and then I bought these vinyl TRD things off Etsy, and it cost me a whole lot of nothing. I think these things were like 10 or 15 bucks. Plasti dip was another 40, so like $50 just to get a different look. Alright, so tighten these bad boys up, and then that bottom strut, torque that bad boy. There it is. Let's do the other side. All right, here's the test. The two tests. The first one I did was I was just pushing up on here. When I said I was gonna bench press it. Here we go. Please don't squeak. Oh no. Here's the test. Again, thank you, God, yes. All right, so yes, let me double check this from the back. Nice. Okay, so initially when I tested it, it squeaked. Obviously you heard. So let me tell you exactly what happened, what I fixed, what I noticed, and what is probably the deal. So all those 3 shackles, boom, right? The 3 shackles, boom, boom, none of them were touching. Everything was fine. However, this, here it is. This is towards the front of the truck. This part was not centered. This was shifted over in a little. It was shifted in a little bit. So I didn't take everything off. I didn't take the U-bolts off again. All I did was take the tire off, and I took off the lower strut just to kind of bring it down, and I got a punch and a hammer, and I just hit it right here, and it brought it over, it centered it. So now, and this is where the noise was coming from, right here. This is it. This is the main part. It's gone, 100% gone. The truck sounds like it's supposed to. Now I just have to trim these guys. These are way too long. So you didn't do anything wrong. Your truck is fine. That's what I thought. I said, man, I effed this thing up. I might have to take it somewhere because I don't know what's happening. But that's all it is. So make sure your leaf springs are perfectly flush from front to back, or else it's gonna be kinked where it's gonna make a squeaky noise. This truck doesn't make absolutely any noise anymore, and before you heard it, it sounded like crap. So let's listen to it again. Nothing. Perfect. Whoo. All right, cool. Well, all right, well, hopefully that video helped. I had me all stressed out. I went camping a few times. I had this thing loaded up. It was bottoming out, and the noise got louder and louder, and I thought, man, maybe I messed something up. I did something wrong, but the leaf springs were not lined up. So when you take them out, well, if you do the method that I did, you don't have to remove them 100% completely. Just loosen that center pin, straighten them out, tap them so they're nice and flush all the way from the front to the back, and do both sides. Make sure they don't touch the shackles on the sides. Make sure there's a little bit of a gap. If you do that, you should be good. Try it out. It didn't take me that long. It took me a few hours. Once you do one side, the other side's way faster, like, you know, like anything. So here we go. Thank you.